Hi, and welcome to Closing the Loophole by Erik Johnson. Today, we will be talking about this guy, John, and how even though he's a felon, he's still able to get his hands on a gun. John has been convicted of domestic violence and many other crimes. Since he is a convicted felon, he no longer can buy a firearm at a gun store. This is because a law was passed that requires every licensed gun dealer to conduct background checks on all buyers. These checks run the buyer's name through the FBI database to check criminal records, mental health, etc. But what if I told you there is still a way that John, any mentally ill person or criminal, can still buy a gun? John could go to a gun show and buy a firearm without having background checks of any kind done. In the article Universal Background Checks by Griffer's Law Center, it states, a dangerous and deadly loophole in federal gun laws still exempts unlicensed sellers from having to perform any background checks whatsoever. This is known as the gun show loophole, and is a danger to all of us. Here's why. Further into the article Universal Background Checks, it explains, this loophole means that dangerous criminals and dangerously mentally ill individuals have the most unfettered access to firearms. What this means is that the wrong people are able to buy as many guns as they want. CNN reporter Michael Martinez quotes Lindsay Nichols, an attorney for Griffer's Law Center, in Universal Background Check. What does it mean? He quotes, 10 states and the District of Columbia have their own laws requiring background checks for any firearm sold at a gun show. This is a problem because guns are getting into the wrong hands, which may lead to unnecessary homicides or even mass shootings. There are tons of people who get guns without a background check. According to Kate Masters and Just How Many People Get Guns Without a Background Check, 40% of people acquire a gun without a background check. According to Everytown for Gun Safety, and background checks save lives, since the enforcement of background checks in gun stores, there are 47% fewer women that are shot to death by intimate partners, 53% fewer law enforcement officers are shot and killed, 47% fewer suicides by gun, and 48% less gun trafficking. If background checks were enforced for gun shows, we could save countless lives. In order to keep guns out of the wrong hands, we must close this loophole in all states. We need to pass a universal background check law for the entire country. This would help ensure the safety of U.S. citizens. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. And a special thanks to our sources. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.